that one to go. Rebounded by Mitchie. Mitchie puts it in.
Beat gets it. They're going to go up on Joy, and it's good off the glass.
Morgan, Sammy Ashton all alone for the quick lay-in.
Buster with the deep two, and it's good. Connell has the ball at bounce, passes it into Grigo for three, and that's 1,000 points.
And now, the starting lineup for the Wildcats. At guard, junior, number 12, Jacob Ritchie.
Starting lineup for the Lyme Wildcats, number 12, Jacob Ritchie.
Nick Cox.
Number 11, Nick Cox.
At guard, junior, number 2, Colby Andrews.
Number 2, Colby Andrews.
Number 13, junior, Frank Sablone.
Number 13, junior, Frank Sablone. And number 41, junior, Maverick Sweeney.
And now, for your Valley Regional Warriors.
Now the starting lineup for the Valley Regional Warriors.
Number 3, Simon Partika.
Number 3, point guard, Simon Partika. Number 25, junior, Sagar Patel. Number 24, junior, James Marsden. Sophomore, number 2, Jeremy Arnhem. And senior, number 32, Captain Marcus Santamaria.
Now please rise and kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, Sammy, so this should be a pretty good matchup between the Warriors and the Wildcats. I'm going back to the game that they played in the regular season. I think it was an overtime game that the Wildcats pulled out here on this very court. So big thing to note is the return of Jeremy Arnhem, who was injured with a wrist injury, and back looking healthy, got it taped up, but should be ready to go. So hopefully that bodes well for the Warriors. Let's tip it off. Controlled by the Wildcats. Sablone. Warriors picking up in a man. Number 12, Ritchie with the ball. Looking at number 2 over Colby Andrews. Get it back to Sablone at the top. Kicks it over Sweeney. Back to Cox. Ritchie with the ball in the corner. Walking it back out to his set. Driving to the lane. Tough move, Euro step. Bucket by Richie. 2-0. Marsden goes to the corner of Santa Maria. Looks like old Lyme Sammy's in there. 3-2 zone. Deep shot from Simon Partika for 3. I'll give you a little bit more juice than that, Sammy. That's a big 3, baby. 3-2 Warriors. Wildcats looking to get it over the half-court line. Ball to Nick Cox here in the corner. We got a ball off the foot. That's going to be Warriors ball.
That's the Valley Warriors D we like to see here now.
Definitely seems like they're coming out with some intensity. Lyme sitting in what looks to be a 2-3 zone right now. Deep shot from Marsden from the corner. Catches the side of the backboard. Rebound to Andrews, who looks to push. Shot up by Andrews. Looks like it was affected by Marsden. Valley looks to run with Partika. Skips it up to Marcus. Back to James. Works the ball around. Deep 3 from Simon.
No good.
No good, a little short. Andrews on the floor. Steals it by
Points put up by Jeremy Arnhem.
The long reach of Jeremy Arnhem. Already factoring in here. Valley still with that 3-quarter press. O-line looking to get it across. Goes in the corner to Nick Cox. Cox on the drive. Kicks it back to Andrews. Back to Richie. Works it over to Sablone. Back out to Richie as O-line looks to reset. Partika providing the pressure. Richie on the drive. The scoop, no good. Rebound to Sagar Patel. Valley looking to run. Partika looks to reset at the top. Ball goes over to Arnhem. Back to Partika. Middle to Sagar. Sagar up at the left, no good. With the follow though. Good follow there with the left by Sagar. Ball down to Sablone in the corner. Oh! Looks like we got tripped by the ref. Bucket on the transition by Marcus Santa Maria. Count it, and the foul.
Now what you can hear there from one of the fans, there is a difference between some of the normal season games is the fact that we have fans that are now back.
Good observation, Sam. I didn't even think to talk about that.
I guarantee that will play a factor coming into the game now with both sides now starting early, but still fired up.
So just to recap what happened there, it looked like the official had tripped on the sideline, kind of affecting the pass coming out, but Marcus Santa Maria, ever the opportunist, took it down for transition, got the bucket and the foul.
Well, maybe the ref just wanted to play a little ball, you know?
Yeah, you got to think, Sam, you know, all the games that they play, they're at, they kind of just watch. Maybe they want to get involved, yeah? Can't say I blame them. Marcus at the line for 1. Free throw deep. Rebound by Sagar. Ball to the corner. Jeremy looking at Sagar. Sagar with the pull-up. A little bit strong. Ooh. Good crash by Marcus, but it looks like he may have had a little push off. Kind of like the energy you're feeling from the Valley Warriors, though, huh? We got a 9-2 game right now. Again, O-line getting the ball across to the middle. Kicks it to Andrews. Andrews on the drive. Simon with the steal, kicks it up to Jeremy. Jeremy with the take. Ooh, and the smooth finish.
Ripples throughout the old Lyme D there by the presence of Jeremy Arnhem.
Andrews kicks it to Cox. Kicks it down to Swaney. Kicks it back to Cox. Back out to Swaney for the jumper. And that's good. Valley right back at it with the transition bucket.
One thing that cannot be denied now is Valley's ability to return any point given to him.
Yeah, I mean, to take that basket out of the take that ball out of the basket, turn around, and in 2 passes, Simon gets it up to Sagar, who's running to the rim for the layup.
One also has to think, if they're giving it too much in the first, how do they feel in the fourth?
(13-2) here. Should be one attempt by Sagar missed. Should be 13-14, 13-4, I believe. There you go. Shot up by Richie. 3 ball, no good. Rebound on the backside by Sweeney. Simon with the steal. Oh, forgot the ball. Sablon with the recovery, and it looks like Arnhem tied him up. Possession arrow to Valley on that jump ball.
Mass break is taken. Now, one thing I want to point out here is, although Old Lyme has a smaller bench, their fans have an ability to be almost making up for that with being a lot more on fire, per se. But in contrast, Valley's fans are also relatively quiet, content watching the game. And Valley's sidelines, with definitely having a deeper roster here, are being a little bit more louder.
Yeah, I think, Sammy, the funny thing about these 5 o'clock starts is that since it's not quite nighttime, it doesn't necessarily feel like playoff or end-of-season basketball. So the energy's got to come from somewhere. And in Valley's case, it seems like it's definitely coming from the bench. So. Ball side out to Valley. Marsden inbounds to Partika. O-line still sitting in their 2-3 zone. Errant pass. Tipped by Andrews. Controlled by O-line. Richie comes down to Cox. Over to Andrews. Richie at the top of the key. Looking to operate to Cox. Looking for a cutting Andrews. Shot up, no good. Rebound Marsden. Valley looks to push. Skip pass to Marcus. Looking to Sagar, tipped away by Colby Andrews. And we got a check in. Looks like Sablon's going to go to the bench. And number 32, Caden Monty, is going to come in. Ball into Valley. Out to Marsden. Over to Partika. Deep 3 from Marsden. A little bit strong. Rebound to Jeremy Arnhem. Skip pass. Another one to Simon. Deep 3 from Simon. Tough board by Andrews there. As Colby Andrews pulls it up. Gets it over to Richie. Richie on the drive. Denied by Sagar Patel at the rim. Great help side defense there, right, Sammy?
Indubitably. Now what we're seeing now is Old Lyme having to take some very early substitutes to keep their players fresh and healthy.
Fourth shot there. 32 with the rebound. Good toss out. Good save. Richie gathers. Calling for the high ball screen. Whoop. Picked by Simon. And Simon with the finish.
Valley Warriors defense being ruthless to start out.
15-4 now. With the home Warriors jumping out to an early lead. Ball down to Nikki Cox. Good look, layup down to Matt Sweeney. 15-6 now in favor of Valley. Ball in the middle is Sagar Patel on the miss, a little bit strong. Another rebound by Andrews. Kicks it over to Richie, who looks up to Monty for the jumper. Missed, but rebound gathered by Andrews. Back out to Richie on the drive. Take by Andrews. Finish. Followed by Monty, but no good. Warriors look to push. Deep 3 from Simon. Strong again on the shot. Rebound gathered by Sweeney. Andrews on the push. Challenged by Marsden.
Valley playing incredibly aggressive here to start coming to the end of the first quarter.
Definitely a fast pace for sure, Sammy.
Something that might need to be improved upon coming in the next couple quarters is Colby Andrews' ability to put up points now. And he's missed a great few now.
Old Lyme still in their 2-3 zone. Valley working the ball around. Looks the middle to Marsden. Jumper is a little strong. Rebound by Big Sammy on the putback. Sammy Hutchinson checks in the game and makes an immediate impact. Nick Cox in the corner. Kicks it over to Andrews. Back to Cox for a deep three. Shot a little long there. Rebound on the far side to Monty. Ball into the other Monty. That's Calvin Monty in the game. Old Lyme working the ball around. Back to Richie on the far side. And an offensive foul called on number 32, Caden Monty. Subs coming in for Valley. We've got Keenan Pindar coming in from Marcus Santamaria. And D'Angelo Jean-Pierre checking in for Simon Partica. 17-6 Valley with 52 seconds left. Jean-Pierre brings the ball down the court. He skips the ball over. Ball goes to Jeremy Arnhem. Pull up by Arnhem. Shot's good. Baseline pull up. 19-6 Valley extends the lead. Andrews back over to Richie. Hand by Jean-Pierre. Warriors deep three by Jeremy. Rebound on the backside by Marsden. Valley looking to settle for the last shot here, Sammy. Ball to Jeremy Arnhem.
Puts it up.
Deep three, short. Andrews with the deep heave, no good. And that takes us to the end of the first. Valley Warriors 19, Old Lyme 6. Thoughts on that first quarter, Sammy?
Well, if I got to say something, then Valley seems to be able to play incredibly aggressive because of the fact that their depth chart is so massive. Now, Old Lyme need to play conservative more because if their key players get tired too early in the game, then what's the point of having them late?
Yeah, it's something to be said about depth, Sammy. It's kind of a matter of perspective. You know, if with the same 5 guys on the court, there's a bit of cohesiveness that might be able to happen, or some understanding of each other. Whereas when you have a deep roster, the substitutions become that much more important because you have to have the right group of 5 out there to you know, play with some synchronization. So
you could say Coach Woods and company has some good depth perception.
2020 vision, Sammy.
It's 2021.
Ball's going to belong to Lyme here. Nicky Cox looks to inbounds to Richie. Guarded by Jean-Pierre. Ball swings over to number 32, Caden Monty, who looks back to his brother. Shot up there. Good look to Kobe Andrews, who draws the foul. Foul to be on D'Angelo Jean-Pierre. First free throw offering from Kobe Andrews is good, bringing us to 19-7. Second attempt on the way. Second attempt is good. Checking out for Andrews. Checking out is Andrews. Checking in is 13, Frank Sablone. Ball comes over to Keenan Pindar, who checked in. Skips it to Jeremy Arnhem. Back to D'Angelo Jean-Pierre. Shot from Keenan Pindar, a little bit strong. Good board by Sammy. Ball is in the corner of Jeremy Arnhem. Works back to Jeremy. Looks middle to Sammy. Sammy with the finish. No good. Good strip by Jeremy. And Jeremy with the finish. Good hands by Jeremy and Keenan there. 21-8 now, Valley. Valley imposing their will on the offensive glass for sure. Pindar on the ground. Nicky Cox on the ground. Gathering the ball. Looking there, Sammy with the big steal. Little panic there from the big guy from O-line. Hutchinson immediately making an impact still. Deep three from the corner for Arnhem, and it's good.
Jeremy Arnhem absolutely lethal this first half. Want to pull something together to try and counter this man.
24-8, Valley jumping out. So Sammy, you noticed that Old Lyme's playing a 2-3 zone, and Valley seems to be working the ball around and getting some pretty good open looks. You wonder if Old Lyme may change up their defensive scheme at some point.
Well, if they're getting beat down this badly, I'd imagine they would have to make a change, or else that lead's just going to grow.
One thing you mentioned in the first quarter is Valley's depth, and you could see Sammy Hutchison checking in and coming in late in the first quarter. You see an immediate impact by him crashing the boards, getting some turnovers, contributing positively as a fresh guy off the bench. Another thing we have to point out is there's noticeable impact by Jeremy Arnhem. Obviously, not only as a long athlete, but as a premium jump shooter on this team as well.
Well, when he went out with injury, Valley definitely felt it, having a lot of, let's say, problems without him.
Old line to check the ball in. Andrews walking it up, gets it over to Nick Cox. Nick Cox looking to dribble. Gets it to Sablone, who looks in. Good throw in by Sablone, but Monty could not gather. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball to Valley. Jean-Pierre running the point, bringing it up as Marsden comes down with him. Valley works the ball around, looks middle to Sammy. Ball goes over. Keenan with the shot, no good. Rebound to Sablone. Looks as though Frank Sablone may have rolled his ankle. He seems to be okay. Ball out to Lime O-line. And just to bring the ball up with Cox. Looking middle there. Far side to Cox, who's on the drive. Offensive foul drawn by D'Angelo Jean-Pierre.
Now, a comment about earlier, Old Lyme seems to give up on following through, let's see, after a missed point by Valley. Now, Valley is eager to recover the ball as quick as possible and get more points on the board.
D'Angelo Jean-Pierre on the attack again to Jeremy Arnhem. Works it over to Simon Partika. Simon on the take. No good on that. Deep three from Jeremy again. Bucket. Corner three. Jeremy Arnhem. 29-8.
Lethal.
You notice the tip out by Simon there on the miss. Good hand by Sammy there. Gathers and saves. Valley looks to answer again. Jean-Pierre on the walk-up. Goes to Arnhem. Back to D'Angelo. Looks to Marsden. Good catch by James. Kick out to Jeremy. Deep three by D'Angelo. No good. Saved by Simon. Kick over to Marsden for the three. Almost.
Good money on that shot.
I think there's a collective sigh of relief right there from Old Lyme, as Marsden had that teed up pretty good. Arnhem checks out. Santa Maria checks in along with Sagar Patel. Jacob Ritchie checks back into the game too, now running the point. Gets the kick over Sablone. Now over to Andrews in the corner. Andrews on the drive. Tough shot there. Basket to Kobe Andrews. Brings us to 29-10, Valley. D'Angelo with the ball at the top of the key. Works it over to Marcus. Marcus with the skip to Simon. Good look to Sagar in the middle. Sagar with the partial attempt at the tip by Monty, 32. Richie coming to answer back. Deep three from Richie. A little bit strong. Rebound to Simon. Simon pushes in transition. Good look. Marcus was cutting backside, but a little miscommunication there. Inbound Lyme, old Lyme. Richie to Andrews. Andrews to walk the ball up. Calling for the ball screen here. Net by Marsden. Kicks it over to Richie. Richie down to Monty with the take. A little strong on that. Rebound Marsden on the backside. Tip there out on Richie.
Match break is taken.
Feverish pace here, Sammy, huh?
Just about. Old Lyme now showing some sparks in their offense and defense once again. As we saw in that last play by, I think, number 12, Jacob Ritchie.
Yep. Yep. From my years past coaching Sammy, Richie's always been a strong ball player, as well as Kobe Andrews. Both of them have been mainstays in the program at Limo Lyme for a while now, and what you can feel is the intensity here. You can feel the energy, you can feel the intensity in this game. Both teams playing extremely hard. Marsden with the ball into Simon Partika. Number 35, Kyle Montecalvo, making his first entry into the game. Kyle, an excellent shooter. Good guy to have in against his own. Ball goes to Marcus. Marcus comes over to Simon. Corner three from Marsden. A little bit strong. Tip out by Kyle on the backside. Rebound all the way out to the big man, Monty. Richie with the ball over to Nick Cox. Richie to set up at the top for Old Lyme. Over to Andrews. Ball coming to Nick Cox. Ball back over to Monty. Works it over to Swaney. Take by Nick Cox. Draws the foul on the take. Foul on the play by Sagar Patel on the help side defense. 2 shots coming from Nick Cox. First offering from Nick, a little strong. Second attempt by Nick Cox. No good. Rebound to Montecalvo. Pushes it over to Simon. Gets it over to Marcus. Looks in the middle to Sagar. Back to Simon. Simon to work it over to Marcus. Marcus in the middle of the Sagar. Sagar out to Marsden for 3. Good ball. Great ball movement there. Good look by Sagar out to James for the 3. Richie on the push. A little out of control there. 3 ball by Nicky Cox is good from the corner. 32-13 Valley with 2:26 left in the quarter of the half. Ball over to Kyle Montecalvo, skips it to Santa Maria, back to Montecalvo. Looks to Marsden in the middle. Shot by Marsden. Great touch by Marsden there. Hitting the floater. 34-13 in favor of Valley. Richie again pushing the pace. Calling for the high ball screen. Richie with the take. Kicks it out to Andrews. Deep 3, a little bit strong. Patel with the rebound, stolen by Richie, but then tipped out by Patel, so it'll be a side out. Lyme old Lyme. Checking in.
Hutchison and Jeremy Arnhem are now back in the game.
Ball into Andrews. Guarded by Marsden. Looks down. Shot there by Monty. Rebound on the backside. Ball in. Gathered by Old Lyme. Ball over to Richie now on the drive.
Butterfriended a little there.
Check in. Monty for a Monty. That is Caden going out. Calvin coming in. Ball out to Monty on the baseline shot. That's 33. Calvin Monty on the make. 34-15 Valley. Ball middle to Sammy. Sammy with the fall down and kick out. Monty on the rebound. Good look to Richie on the far side. Real strong on the offering. Rebound Andrews. Over to Slaney with the foul. 2 shots coming from Maverick Slaney. First attempt from Maverick Sweeney, a little strong. Checking in for Valley. Marcus Santamaria and Sagar Patel for Kyle Montecalvo and Sammy Hutchinson. Second attempt, strong again. Strong rebound by Jeremy Arnhem. Original 5 in, starting 5 in for Valley. Simon bring the ball up to James.
Under a minute remaining.
Sagar with a 3 ball. Ooh, in and out. Big rebound by Calvin Monty. Pushing by Colby Andrews here. Kicks it to Nick Cox in the corner. On the drive, kicks it back to Monty for the jumper. Shot in. Calvin Monty with the finish. 34-17 Valley. 26 seconds left in the half as Simon Partika brings the ball up. Gets it across to Marcus. Marcus in the corner to James. James for the 3. In and out. Ball there. Andrews on the take. Ooh. Take by Andrews, challenged by Marsden there. Two shots here by Colby Andrews. First one is good. 34-18 in favor of Valley. Second attempt coming from Andrews. Second attempt is good. Frank Sablone to check in for Nick Cox.
6.9 seconds, nice, left on the clock.
Shot deep, 3 from Marsden, good!
James Marsden, the robot, puts up those 3s.
Woo! Deep 3
Brings us to
from
the half,
Marsden.
Coach.
Go ahead, Sammy.
One thing I do want to bring up, although Valley made those last second points there, Old Lyme is now finding their footing. Seems like poised for a second half comeback now.
Yeah, Sammy, I would say that they definitely had some momentum, Old Lyme. A couple of good minutes from their big guys, the Monty brothers. I'm assuming they're brothers. And some good momentum, but the tough thing is a hit like that from a guy right before the half, it kind of takes the wind out of your sails at some point, even when you got some momentum like that. So definitely momentum going for Old Lyme as they were getting towards the end of the half, but then that dagger from Marsden kicks it back up, to a 18-point lead here. So we'll be interesting to see what they do coming out in the half.
Well, Coach, using the plethora of football knowledge I can apply here, leads can disappear in the blink of an eye, especially in the second half. Don't touch that dial now. We'll be right back. Under a minute left in the halftime now. Welcome back to Valley TV. After the half now, you're joined by the most honorable Sam Beret, as well as
Coach Bobby Sanchez.
right now we got Valley up 37, Old Lyme 19.
Valley to start with the ball at half. Simon Partique at the top, works it over to Jeremy Arnhem, back to Marcus Santamaria. Gets the ball into Sagar Patel. Looks like Sagar got tripped up a little bit, but ball rolls out. Possession to Lyme Old Lyme. Ritchie back with the ball over half to Andrews. Looks middle. Works it back to. Looks like the ball got tipped. Rebound gathered by Jeremy Arnhem. Works it up to James Marsden. Back to Arnhem in the corner. Back to Marsden. Now to Simon Partique at the top of the key. Simon with some nifty dribbling. A kick over to Jeremy. Partika now with the ball at the top of the key. Looks like Valley's trying to figure out Old Lyme's new configured zone defense. Ball in the middle of Marsden. Great look to Jeremy. A little short on the three. Good tip out. Ball looked to be off of Colby Andrews. Baseline inbounds by Valley. Marcus to the corner to Simon. Simon for three.
Good
Bucket.
money there.
Looked like Old Lyme got a little confused on that set. Simon got open in the corner. 40-19 now. Valley stretches the lead to 21. Ball over to Andrews. Looks to the corner to Nick Cox. Nick Cox with a step through the look to Sabloni on the far side for the layup. Simon across to Marcus. Ball over to Jeremy, back to Simon. Simon over to Marcus. Marcus with the skip pass to Jeremy. Jeremy back to Simon, who steps in. Good look back to Jeremy. Jeremy with the three ball. Long. Rebound saved by Andrews. Ball looks up. Swaney not able to gather. Ball back in. Simon with the push. Ball over to Marcus. Marcus with the skip to James. James to the corner. Jeremy attacks.
Valley come.
Arnhem with the take. Looks like he drew the foul from Colby Andrews on the strong take.
That's not good to see now. Ooh. We now have an injury timeout for Jeremy Arnhem. Not good to see him down, especially with that cast on his arm. It seems like he's walking it off.
Not really sure what's going on here. I don't know if that was an injury timeout or what that was, but Old Lyme snuck a timeout in while they were going, a little team gathering.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't just for Jeremy to stretch his toes in the middle of the game.
Sammy, how does one stretch their toes?
You know I mess up some words sometimes. Can't be a lyrical genius like you and your best friend Kanye West there.
We all need a little easy in our life, Sammy. Timeout to Valley. 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the third quarter. 40-21 in favor of the good guys Valley Warriors. Looks like we'll have 2 shots coming in from Jeremy Arnhem. Free throws after this brief timeout.
I've been saying that now. He is on the... does look like from right here to be on the bench right now, having his teammates surround him. Let's hope that he can get back at the game.
Sammy, thoughts on the start of the second half so far?
Bit of sloppy play by Valley, I will say. I mean, I would assume they are, given that they're all, but might have to re-oil the machine, get it back working. Good sight to see. Jeremy is coming back in.
Toes stretched well. Two shots to Arnhem, looking to stretch the lead here. First offering a little bit to the left. Second attempt coming. Second attempt for Arnhem is good. Pushes the lead to 20, 41 to 21. 5:49 left in the third. Richie and Andrews work the ball across. Step through from Richie. Looks opposite. Shot fake by Andrews in the drive. Strong take, followed by Andrews. Off the side. Attempt by Swaney, blocked by Marsden. Partika with the gather, who looks to push. Deep ball by Simon. A little short on the offering. Rebound gathered by Marcus. Kicks it to Jeremy. Jeremy with the gather right now. Kicks it out to Simon, and Valley looks to gather. Deep three from Marsden. Looked to be tipped. Apparently not, just short on the 3 ball.
Not a common sight to see from Robot Marsden.
Ball into Lyme, old Lyme. Richie on the push. Strong take with the left from Richie. 41-23 Valley. Partika comes across. Ball goes to Sagar Patel. Sagar on the take. Strong take. A little bit short. Rebound went to Sablone. Looked to be Marsden on the reach in. Ball out to Lyme, old Lyme. Richie and Andrews up at the top. Ball goes over to Andrews. Sablone comes back over to Andrews. Andrews with the drive. Strong take, Marsden with the tip. Board back to Andrews. And Andrews with the finish, with the follow and the foul.
Colby there, visibly upset with the failing to rebound game there.
2 shots coming from Andrews. First attempt a little strong. 41-23, 4 minutes left, a little over 4 minutes left in the half, in the quarter. Second attempt from Andrews is good. Rattles in. Checking in for Valley. Sammy Hutchinson checking in for Sagar Patel. O-line looking to be in an aggressive 2-3 zone. Simon weaving through the traffic. Good look to Sammy. Sammy on the finish, a little strong. Board by Simon. Kicks it to Marcus for 3.
Good money on there.
Marcus Santamaria. Great individual effort by Simon Partika there. Ball ahead to Nick Cox. Cox looked to be stepped out of bounds before getting the shot off.
Mass break is taken.
Big thing to point out there, O-line looked like they tried to blitz Simon at the top of the key with some added pressure. Simon was able to get through the pressure, gives the kick down to Sammy. Sammy wasn't able to convert, but then Simon sticks with it, gets the loose ball, kicks it out to Marcus for 3. Those are the small things. Definitely the small things that help you win a basketball game.
Well, Coach, I'd give more credit to Simon there. Having now seen that, he's incredibly fast to get out of that pocket there. Like the Patrick Mahomes of basketball.
Side out to Valley. Marsden inbounding to Partika. And hey, a little change of pace. Old Lyme playing some man defense, it looks like. Screen coming off. We got a foul. Looks like Sammy Hutchinson was trying to set the screen. We got a foul on number 11, Nick Cox, running through the screen. Ball in for Valley here. Looking down to Sammy Hutchinson. Kick over to Marcus Santamaria, who gets it over to Simon. Simon looking to work. Simon gathers on the pull-up.
Fortunately, he did travel.
Interesting sequence there. Looked like it went off the referee's foot. And then Simon gathered. Must have shuffled his feet before he pulled up. I didn't see it, but what do I know? Ball in for Lyme, Old Lyme. Richie walking the ball up. Looking middle to Magic Swain. Corner three for Nick Cox, and it is good. 44-27 now. Much needed three by Nick Cox. Simon with the ball working over. Simon with the take, the left hand, no good. Richie with the rebound and the push to Sablone. Sablone on the finish and the foul.
Cutting back to what you just said there, Old Lyme definitely is now picking up the pace, able to put points on the board faster than they definitely did in the first. Valley might need to make some adjustments there.
Sammy, one thing to point out is it seems like Old Lyme, the majority of their points are coming off of Valley long missed shots or turnovers. Shot coming from Sablone. Free throw is good. Brings us to 44-30 in favor of Valley. A little under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. D'Angelo Jean-Pierre checks in. Looking over to Jeremy Arnhem. Out to Marsden. Marsden back out to D'Angelo as Valley looks to reset. Didi on the drive. Clearly tripped.
Fans now upset by that call there taken by the ref.
Marcus to inbound to Sammy Hutchinson. Looking to work it out. Apparently offensive foul on 32, Marcus Santamaria. Looked to be a little soft, but again, what do I know?
Keenan Pindar now coming back in.
44-30 now. Andrews to walk the ball up. Gets it over to Richie. Valley dropping back to just a straight man defense now. Richie looking for the screen. Ball over to Andrews, guarded by Marsden. Hand check foul called on number 33, Keenan Pindar. Ball in to Andrews for Old Lyme. Guarded again by Marsden. Andrews the crossover. Looking down to Swaney. Deep three from Richie. It's good. 44-33 now. Old Lyme mounting a bit of a comeback here towards the end of the third. Ball over to Arnhem. Kicks it out. D'Angelo calling for the screen. Over to Arnhem. Arnhem with the drive and the finish. The follow. No good. Rebound to Andrews with the push. Steal by Marsden. Three by Marsden. Bucket by Marsden. Marsden breaking on that ball like a high safety. Ball to Nick Cox now, coming right back for Old Lyme. 2-point shot by Frank Sablone, and it's good from the corner. Old Lyme answers. 47-35 Valley. Minute and a half left. Ball to Marsden. Marsden with the shot fake. Looks middle to Pindar. Pindar over to Arnhem. Arnhem calling for the high ball screen. Gets it from Sammy. Over to Marsden. Marsden gets it to Didi. Warriors looking a little discombobulated on offense here. Timeout to Valley.
And with that timeout, I'd like to give a shout out to a fan requested shout out to Didi's dad, Deke Jean-Pierre, watching now live.
Interesting here, Sammy. I just saw Old Lyme had a good push there with that smaller group, and they're checking in 32 Caden Monty. We'll see if they're looking to make a quick switch, get some height in there for the end of the quarter. We got a 12-point Valley lead. Old Lyme definitely chipping into the lead this quarter, making things interesting. See what Valley comes out with in this half-court set here. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Big stretch here, Sammy, big stretch. Jean-Pierre to inbound the ball. Gets it into Simon. Simon over to D'Angelo. D'Angelo with the look to Sammy. Sammy with the kick to Marsden. Marsden with the three ball, short.
30 seconds remain.
Richie pushes the ball up, looks up, off the backboard. To himself for the three. No good. Challenge for the rebound, pulled down by Marsden. 17 seconds left in the half as D'Angelo brings the ball up.
Down to 10
seconds
now.
Calls for the ball screen. D'Angelo on the drive. Kick out to Simon. Simon with the finish.
No good. On to the fourth and final quarter of the game.
Excellently played third quarter, I have to say. Both sides. Both teams definitely catching their stride here, and we're seeing some really good basketball.
Well, this might be a first, but I might have to disagree with you there. It seems like Old Lyme is now coming out with a bit more ferocity than Valley has. Being able to put up a fair few number of points now in comparison to Valley. But Valley does have going for them some of the more bigger plays.
Sammy, if we were in an NCAA tournament regional, rankings 1 through 16, what kind of matchup would you say this is? Is this an 8 versus 9 matchup, would you say, or?
Well, it's sure not a Ohio Oral Roberts matchup. I'll say that, but
Richie with the ball in, looking at Swaney at the top, comes over to Sablone, kicks it over to Cox. Cox off the ball screen. Looks back. Andrews on the post with the spin and the finish. Strong move from Andrews for two. 47-37. Brings the lead down to 10 for Valley. Notice Old Lyme staying in a man-to-man defense, which has gotten them back in the game. Sagar Patel for three. Followed by Marsden. Great follow by James Marsden there.
Machine Larson taking these shots.
First attempt from James a little short. No doubt that he's towered a little bit. He's played pretty much the entire game. Second attempt on the way from James. Second attempt was no good. Ritchie with the ball over.
Well, on that note of getting tired, a common analogy you always like to make is these athletes, no matter what the sport, always need these high-running motors to keep in the game.
Ooh, tough screen there. Jumper by Ritchie, short. Strong rebound by Marsden on the backside. Gets it across to Simon. Simon brings it over to D'Angelo. D'Angelo with a significant mismatch here with number 32, Monty, covering him. Colby Andrews with the left-handed finish. Again, off a Valley turnover. With that basket, we got a 47-39 game. Still Valley with the lead, but Old Lyme coming on strong. 6:48 left in the fourth. A lot of game to play. Sammy, one thing you definitely have to take notice of is since Old Lyme switched to man-to-man defense, they seem to be able to put a lot more pressure on Valley as opposed to sitting back in that 2-3 zone. Would you agree?
I do. But that also might have to come with Valley using relatively the same subs for the past, 3 quarters now. Valley might have to shake it up by putting some of their more key players and bigger players.
Marsden into Partika. Looks to Marsden off the curl. Shot 3 short. Rebound to Ritchie. Reach-in foul by Marsden. And Old Lyme now in the bonus. Reach-in foul 60 feet from the basket. Probably not an ideal thing. Shots now for Jacob Ritchie. First shot on the way. It's good. 47-40 now. Second shot on the way from Ritchie. It's good. 47-41, 6-point game. Partika to bring the ball across the court. Valley looking to get situated, I think. Ball to Jeremy Arnhem. Screen from Arnhem, followed by Sager. No good. Andrews up to Sablone. Back to Andrews. Guarded by Marsden. Ritchie at the top of the key. Looking to get inside. 3 ball from Andrews. A little bit strong. Rebound to Simon Partika. Looks to Marsden with the layup. Great look in transition there. First transition bucket for Valley in quite some time. 49-41. Old Lyme looking to get it to Monty at the top of the key. Hounded by Marsden. Sablone with the control. Out to Ritchie. Ritchie for the deep 3. And it's good. Big hit from Ritchie. 49-44. 5-point lead. Partika bringing the ball up now. Calling for the ball screen. Crossing over. Reach. No call. Corner shot from Marcus.
Ball is up. Ball is good.
Big hit from Santa Maria. Great kick out from Simon Partika. Andrews bringing the ball up. Ritchie with the top of the key. Calling for the ball screen. Good pick by Simon.
Simon goes for the layup, and it is good.
Big time.
Lead is now stretched back up to 10 points.
Big time assist and pick by Simon Partika. Old Lyme back at it. Gets the ball down. Kick over. Little big man ball. Monty to Swaney.
Well, it's interesting to point out now is Valley seems to now found a small burst of energy coming in here. Hopefully they can extend it for long enough. 4:46 left in the final quarter.
2 shots coming from Maverick Swaney. First attempt is good. 9-point lead. Second offering on the way. Second attempt is up and good. 54-46. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Ball over to Jeremy Arnhem for three. No good. Long rebound gathered by Ritchie. Over to Sabloni. Shot fake. Strong take. Shot no good. Strong rebound by Marsden. Big board. Big board by Marsden. Love to see the robot playing hard.
That he can do, Coach.
It's almost like he's programmed for it.
Well, he's got a lot of different programs.
Partika to bring the ball across. Gets it to Arnhem. Arnhem on the drive. The kick to Santa Maria.
Both players going down pretty hard there. Number 32.
Looks
Both
like a
number 32, actually.
looks like a blocking call by number 32, Monty. Two shots coming for Jeremy Arnhem now. First shot up for Arnhem is good. Pushing the lead to 9. Second attempt for Arnhem is good.
Lead is back up to
10. Andrews bringing the ball across, guarded by Arnhem. Timeout called by Lyme Lyme. Lyme Lyme's coach still seems visibly frustrated by that blocking foul call.
Well, the best thing you can do in that situation is simply just keep trying to move on, especially with 4 minutes remaining. Don't get hung up on a call that could have went either way.
You know, Sammy, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked it. When it comes to blocking versus charge calls, I think at times we see officials kind of do their best to try to establish a standard on those calls, but it's a judgment call, much like pass interference in football is a judgment call, and sometimes it can go either way. You know, it can. You know, but I agree with you. You kind of just got to keep rolling with it, even if the call doesn't go your way.
Well, one thing I gotta say is, thank God I'm not a Saints fan.
Coming out of the timeout, we have a mask break.
What's also great to see is Jeremy Arnhem coming off that injury, being able to play the majority of the game now. Promising future, I'll tell you that. And promising present.
And that concludes our fourth quarter mask break. Seems to be Old Lyme's ball. Sabloni inbounding to Andrews. Andrews running a little point forward action here as they bring Ritchie off the screen. Ritchie on the drive. Finish there, no good. Rebound by Monty. Put up. Draws the foul.
For the same credit I'll give to our number 2, Jeremy Arnhem, I'll give to Old Lyme's number 2, Colby Andrews, who's I don't think he's been off the court yet, other than for mass breaks and for halftime.
Shot up by number 32, Caden Monty. First free throw is good. Second attempt coming. Second attempt is good. Rolls in. Monty checking out after his made free throw. Nick Cox checking in.
Seems to be fluctuating between a 8 to 10 point lead now.
Simon Partika to bring the ball across. Calling for the high ball screen. Marsden to oblige. Looked to be a foul, but Sablone over to Nick Cox. Nick Cox looked to be shuffling his feet, but no call. Ball moves back over to Sablone, back out to Cox. Old Lyme settles, as does Valley on defense. Ritchie with the tip. Partika with the steal. Big time steal by Partika. Over to Marsden. Marsden looking like he was ready to pull. Ball comes over. James looks to go to Marcus. Marcus with the left-handed finish. Does not go. Andrews the rebound. Gets up to Sablone. Corner to Ritchie. Ball up top now to Cox. Cox calling from the screen from Andrews to Ritchie. Ritchie on the drive. Hard on the finish. Andrews on the rebound and put back.
6-point differential.
Skip over to Marsden. Partika with the drive. Again, looked like a reach, but what do I know? Steal by Ritchie. Ritchie with the 3-ball. A little bit strong. Andrews on the follow-up. A little bit of man
down to a 4.
4-point lead. They forget about Montecalvo and the foul. Great look by Simon Partika up to Kyle Montecalvo, who was running on the break.
6-point lead for White Valley. Maybe even more now.
One thing you got to point out for Lyme, Sammy, is Colby Andrews kind of imposing his will on the offensive glass.
Well, at his build and his stature, I mean, kind of just do what you want if they're shorter.
Free throw attempt by Kyle Montecalvo is good. Pindar checks in for Montecalvo. Big free throw there. 7-point lead with a little over 2 minutes left as Andrews brings the ball up. Ritchie now with the ball. Walking it up top. Calling. Looking up top to Monty. Sablone with the ball now. Looks on the low block. Big move by Sweeney. No good. Rebound up to Arnhem. Arnhem with the finish and the flush, baby!
Number 2, Jeremy Arnhem with the dunk.
Great look by Simon Partika again.
Number 41. Very upset with the last drive.
Great defensive stop and fight by Keenan Pindar. Opportune rebound by Simon Partika. Lead up to Jeremy Arnhem. Jeremy Arnhem goes up for the throwdown.
Well, all I'm going to say, Coach, is that's going to be on the highlight reel.
Send it into Sports Center top 10, Sammy. First free throw by Ritchie was good, bringing us to 61-53. Second attempt by Ritchie is no good. Board by Arnhem, big board by Arnhem there. Look ahead to Marcus. Marcus kicks out to Marsden. Marsden working it over to Montecalvo. Montecalvo with the kick out to Marsden. Valley looking a little discombobulated here. Luckily, Old Lyme seems to bail them out with a needed foul to stop the clock. But unfortunately for Old Lyme, that sends James the Machine Marsden to the free throw line. First free throw attempt on the way for James. That's good. 62-53, 9-point lead for Valley with 1:07 left. Second attempt coming from James. That is also good. Two smooth conversions there on the free throws. D'Angelo Jean-Pierre checking in for Simon Partika. Andrews to inbound the ball to Ritchie. Back over to Andrews to bring it across. Andrews with the shot. Good defense by Arnhem. May have got him on the wrist.
Some things you don't need in the under a minute left in the fourth. Fouls being one of them.
2 shots coming from Kobe Andrews. First attempt is good. To your point, Sammy, Andrews hasn't come off the court. He still seems like he's playing with energy. Trying to will this team back. Second attempt on the way. Second attempt is good. Brings us to an 8-point game. Marsden with the inbounds. Reach in by Ritchie. Sends Marcus Santamaria to the line. 63-55, 8-point lead for Valley with 56 seconds left. That is
number 33, Keenan Pindar, coming right back in. And number 11, Nick Cox, coming out.
First shot by Santamaria. Little short, no good. Rebound to Swaney. Pushes up to Andrews. Andrews with the pull. 3 ball, no good. Rebound to Arnhem. Foul number 2 of Old Lyme. Andrews going to send Jeremy Arnhem to the line. That is 10 fouls for Old Lyme. That puts Valley in the double bonus.
Well, it's always brutal to have these devastating fouls coming late in the fourth like this.
First attempt by Arnhem, no good. Second attempt on the way. Second attempt by Jeremy Arnhem is good. D'Angelo Jean-Pierre to check back in for Simon Partika. 45 seconds left. 9-point Valley lead. Andrews to bring the ball over. Gets it to Sablone. Sablone with the take. And the finish in and out. Big rebound by Keenan Pindar. Good look ahead to
DD out to Jeremy.
Jeremy gathers. Foul on number 41, Swaney. Great job by Jeremy to gather that, possess it, knowing the lead. He went to dribble it out, drew the foul. Now he goes to the free throw line. 9-point lead, Valley Warriors. First offering, no good. Rims out. Substitute coming in.
Big man, Tommy Birch is coming in for number 32.
.6 seconds left. 9-point Valley lead. Jeremy Arnhem with the second attempt, and that is good.
Make that 10.
Pushes it to 10. Old Lyme inbound the ball. Andrews across court. Kicks it over to Monty. Monty draws the foul.
19 seconds remaining on the clock now. But a foul from Valley could put this game in jeopardy.
Caden Monty at the line. First attempt is strong. Checking in for Valley. Marcus Santamaria, Kyle Montecalvo, Simon Partika. Second attempt from Monty going up. Second attempt up, and that is good. Brings us to a 9-point game. Nick Cox to check in. Caden Monty to check out.
It's never been impossible to hear three threes made in 19 seconds.
Good look. Down court to Montecalvo. Not able to save it.
Unfortunately, James' quarterback skills could not come in right there.
Not exactly what Valley was looking for with 19 seconds left on the clock and a 9-point lead. look like they're going to have to get a stop here. Ball to inbounds. Sablone to inbounds there. Andrews from the corner. Deep three. No good. Rebound,
Big man
Tommy
Birch with
Birch
the ball. Pass to
on the
him.
backside. D'Angelo Jean-Pierre on the ball. Over to Jeremy Arnhem. Gets it over to Marsden.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the game with a Valley Regional win, 65-56 in the Shoreline quarterfinals. This ends the season for the Old Lyme Wildcats. Excellent game, well-fought game by them, coming back in the second half to make it interesting, cutting the lead down to 5-6, I believe, at one point. But Valley able to hold on. Strong play by Partika, Arnhem, the machine, Marsden.
Well, Coach,
Sammy, last thoughts?
like you said, it's always leave or go home in these playoff games, and guess Old Lyme they left it all on the court now, and guess they have to look forward to next season. And for the seniors playing, hopefully they can go on to do what they want to do and where they want to play.
Yep, that one senior for Old Lyme is Colby Andrews. Had a great career, football and basketball. We appreciated him as a football player for the program here, and we wish him the best as he goes to Mass Maritime Academy to play football and baseball, I believe, in his college career. Valley, the Warriors, with a 9-point win. They're going to advance on in the Shoreline Conference Tournament
To the semifinals, which we will be airing, but unfortunately, without our host, Bobby Sanchez. And on that note,
Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate you, kid.
Coach, although I haven't had you for that long, I'll always remember you in one way or another.
As will I you, Sammy. I appreciate the time we've had together.
This has been the most honorable Sam Beret.
And Coach Bobby Sanchez for the last time.
Have a good night.